Man alive, there is so much to cover today. I was certain I'd be going triple upload, but now some stuff happened with Asia Argento that I might have to go quad or even plaid. I'm not sure. But this is an old school quartering video. If you remember from back in the day, a bit of an article review. This is a spicy one, folks. Man wins Best Presenter Award at Woman in Games convention or award ceremony. And obviously, that's a huge problem. So I want to go to both. There's some good coverage on both. And we know how this is going to go, right? They're going to shame the guy. Then they're going to dig up some dirt on him from 10 years ago. And then they're going to say, he should apologize and give back the award. We just know how all of this is going to go, but it's just a fun story. Let's lighten it up a little bit today. We've got some heavy stuff to cover, so let's just laugh at morons. So we've got man wins Best Presenter at Women in Games Esports Award. Gasp! The Women in Games, the WIDGE, Esports Awards have recently announced their Best Presenter Award. Jack Banks. Oh, man. No! Women in Games describes itself as a not-for-profit organization that works to recruit more women in the games industry and to support those already in the industry. The inaugural Esports Award for Best Presenter was given to James Banks, a veteran presenter and commentator. According to it, Women in Games, WIDGE, this award was given for being a top presenter and, very importantly, for his support of women. Concerns over this award were raised shortly after. Imagine my shock. It was announced initially focusing on the fact that an organization whose goal it is to raise women's profiles in video games gave an award to a male rather than an equally qualified woman. So we're saying equally qualified, but we really don't know that, do we? We think, I hope, that an award ceremony, which we all know isn't going to be true, but an award ceremony should be giving an award to who is the most deserving. It's extraordinarily unlikely that you would have two human beings with exactly the same qualifications for any one award. This is why it's so frustrating, esports presenter Ellie O'Seely Wood told BBC Newsbeat. I was one of only two female presenters invited by WIDGE to speak at the esports event. And I can think of so many other women who should have been sat beside me. Concerns also rose during the WAJ confirming this award being given for both presenting and advocacy, despite the existing advocacy award existing and wording this specifically for calling out a presenting ability. Previous tweets by James Banks have also caused concern. Let's see. 2012, 3 retweets and 1 comment. This was, everybody saw this tweet, didn't they? Quality of women just went down by 100% now that we're back in the UK. Well, if he's coming from the United States, well, I mean... In this statement, BBC Newsbeat said, James Banks said the following, "I can do better. The language I used was childish and never intended to be anti-feminist, though I can understand the impression that they have created. Exactly, created. I sincerely apologize for any offense I may have caused." Having worked alongside incredible women in the space, I have always been a champion of women in esports, both in-game and in business, which shall continue. Esports as a whole is better off being more inclusive. Bitch, hold on a second. What exactly is keeping women out? Nothing? Okay, moving on. BBC Newsbeat also confirmed that this issue was not discussed internally. As a source from WIDGE, as a board member, I didn't approve this decision. So, let me get this straight. You have a Women in Games award ceremony. I'm assuming that you awarded more than one man. It's just you're putting on the esports event. Unless the idea is for it to be a women-only award ceremony, the best women, which, honestly, as long as you would support a men-only version, I'm fine with. But we all know you wouldn't. So why even nominate the guy if you know how people are going to react? As far as I know, nobody on the board was consulted about giving this person an award or whether or not it should be given to a man. We were told on the day it's a serious misstep that undermines all the great work everyone does for Widge and overshadows the amazing conference we've just had. And then we see the BBC, Women in Games, man wins Best Presenter Award. No! Please, please. One female esports presenter who attended the event described it as a slap in the face. Yeah, I'm a woman. I was there and I expected to win because I was a woman, not because I was the best. This is a slap in the face, said anonymous presenter. They believe the award was a missed opportunity to recognize the women who are driving the UK's flourishing esports scene. Here's the incoming hate fact. A recent report by The Widge said only 5% of esports workforce is female, which works out as in 1 in 20. Yeah, we know what 5% is. Jeez, who do you write for, the BBC? 5-year-olds? It's an organization dedicated to championing female talent in the games industry. Their annual conference offers talks, workshops, awards, and ceremonies, and a platform for women. That's why it's so frustrating. Well, why even allow men? I was one of only two of the same quote. According to the tweet, game designer Marie Meyerwall, James Banks won because of support he gives females in esports. So it's not enough that this guy appears to be some version of a male feminist or, whatever. Nope. Wrong genitals, can't win the award. Could you imagine? This is like a classic hypocrisy rant. Could you imagine if there was a men in video games organization and they were like, nope, we don't give any women awards because we feel that 5% of women is too much and we want to raise up more men. Can you imagine how that would go over? Similar to a lead balloon. Now deleted, one of the tweets from 2017 called for gamers to make a popular Counter-Strike Global Offensive game great again and stop arguing about what mixed teams and acting like girls. Oh my God. He made a vague reference to Trump, everybody. You know what that means. You know what that means. He's a racist, misogynist, bigot. Obviously, even though he doesn't live in the United States, he's a Trump supporter. Therefore, he should not have won the award. Bam, I'm a feminist. That's it. Feminist logic. Put it together for you. Crack the code. For Heather Dower, marketing communications manager at ESL UK, the British division of the world's largest esports organization, the issue doesn't lie within the winner, but the judges. That's right. It's the judges' fault. It's not clear. It's not transparent what Widges is trying to achieve. It feels like a mixed message. That's a very good point. Like I said, are you going to just disqualify men or not? Which do you want? I don't feel like it's a time and space for him or any gentleman to be winning an award at that conference. Wow. There you go. That's exactly what I thought they would say. I didn't even read that article. And there's the exact quote I was waiting for. Women only. Men cannot win because the way through for more inclusion is exclusion. Feminist logic. Enjoy your hug box, idiots. A lot of people have been asking, how can I support the channel? I will try to keep these shill commercials to a minimum. There's two amazing ways that are both very helpful. The first is heading over to thequartering.com and signing up with the mailing list for sure. But I have my own version of Patreon where you can sign up, you can donate monthly, you can donate once, a one-time amount, whatever you feel comfortable with. You can even pick your own amount, and then that renews monthly. I want to spend October and November building out features on this website. So if there's stuff you want to see, make sure you leave it in the comment section down below. Also, if you don't want to just give money and you want to get something, I've got a bunch of t-shirts. I'm working on a couple new designs right now featuring the beautiful, this is the bestseller, the Get Woke Go Broke version, We've got a likeness of somebody who got woke and went broke. We've got another one. We've got all I got from Gen Con 2018 was a punch in the head. We've got the quartering logo. We've got do it as I say, not as I do. And we've got the Get Woke, Go Broke poster, which I have right here. I'm going to put it on the set. Any of these ways help the channel immensely. None of them are required. I only want you to know that I'm thankful for you to come back every day, and I'm thankful for you sharing the videos, and I'm thankful for you attending the live streams. And this has been an amazing, amazing summer, and it wouldn't have been anything like this without each and every one of you. I look forward to talking to you again very soon.